Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking...
So, okay, I'm getting excited. So now I'm shooting heroin, doing coke, selling real estate. Secretly, you guys, I wanted to do comedy. There's only a few things I care about on this planet. When I watched Mr. Show for the first time in 1994, I was like suicidal when I was a kid, and I don't share that a lot. I was like, okay, there's people doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live. There's something here for me.
Yeah.
Watching Mr. Show, watching my parents didn't have a good relationship. Watching early SNL with them, our whole family laughing, that meant so much to me. That was like, that's better than heroin. The only thing better than heroin is comedy.
Yeah.
And love, you know. But like, but watching Mr. Show was like, oh my God. So I always wanted to do it. This is I talked about this on the Crab Feast. This is a whole other story. I had secretly had breasts I developed through puberty.
Oh yes, I heard about this. Now wait, just to understand this. So the audience is not going to see what we're going to see, right?
Okay, and this is a long video.
Okay, but we'll just kind of.
Yeah. So
is this you?
This is me.
That's you right there.
In 2006. So
you're wearing your karate gi?
Always.
We can show that.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm always
But they're rolled up too, which is
just
funny.
strange. Just
the pants
heroin fashion. It's just strange. It makes you wear strange.
So I'm looking at a heroin guy right now.
Oh yeah, I just took a hit. I just took a shot in my car. Oof. So now I'm selling real estate. I'm shooting up doing coke, and then at night I'm going to these bukakis and not participating, but I'm hanging out. The third time I went, I said, "Can I bring a camera crew with me?" I stalked Bob Odenkirk. You guys know who that is?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so through real estate title information, I found out where he lived, and I sent him a letter. And I said, hey, I need to be in comedy more than anything. I'm not doing it. I'm at a real estate agency, and his office called me. And they go, Mr. Odenkirk wants to talk to you. And I'm like, oh my God, for Mr. Shows, right around this time.
Okay.
And he goes, hey, it's Bob Odenkirk. I go, hey. He goes, what the fuck are you doing sending? Who are you? And I was like, oh my God, that's my idol. I just ruined it. You know, he's like, you don't send stuff to people's house. I have a wife and kids. Because I used like title information to get his stuff. And then he goes, what do you want from me? And I go, dude, I just want to have a lunch with you. And so he goes, meet me at lunch. And so he took me out for lunch. We ended up hitting it off, but I was on heroin, so I just couldn't get it together. And he was like, I like you. You know, he was like, you need to go to UCB. I was like, what's that? He was like, you know, make videos with your friends. Do this kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, I'm going to make a video of a bukkake, and that means I'm a comedian.
Can you even, the story is just, first of all, how cool is Bob Odenkirk?
He was the nicest guy.
To meet with you. If someone sends a fucking letter to our house, and it's happened, my first thing to Tom, I call him and I go, we're fucking moving next week. Some psycho sent us a letter. They know where the kids are. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the crazy.
That's such a violation.
That would be the craziest part if you hadn't decided that this was the video you were going to make.
So in this, I shut down a night at UCB because of this video. So I make this video. He goes, do you know what UCB? And this is like 2006. I was like,
wait a minute. You shut down
people
UCB
were crying,
because
throwing
you make
soda.
this?
I showed it to 200 people. They're throwing milk at me. They're throwing shit at me, going, "You fucking piece of shit." Matt Besser's
and you don't know what's going on.
And I'm just like, dude, because I was like, bring it, like, because I was obsessed with Gigi Allen, who I met him when I was 12. I met him when I was 12 by accident in downtown.
Did you know? Wait, but did you have any idea that the reception would be that? No. You were like, oh, everyone will be like, this is great.
So Bob Odenkirk, what I took from that is Bob Odenkirk goes, you make videos, you go to UCB, and you're a star, kid. That's what Junkie Steve heard.
That's what you hear.
Yeah, so Bob Odenkirk's telling me this.
So
I go with the crew. I say, hey, can I bring a crew to Bukkake? So I brought a camera crew with me.
That's you?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like you.
I know. It's bad vibe, dude.
Okay, so let's press play. Let's
just see some stuff. This is it's set to Madonna. I showed this at.
These are all the guys gonna.
Yes.
You're saying arigato?
It's set to Madonna's "Justify Your Love."
Okay, and these guys are all gonna jerk off.
It's a very well done video.
Wow.
Before the internet got big, 2006. Casey Maloney, my friend, created this, edited this,
and everyone's just waiting their turn, right? Or waiting for the thing to start.
It's a community,
right?
Watch how half of them are homeless.
Oh,
really?
My God.
Yeah. You just have to have an AIDS test.
Yeah.
See how like bad vibe in my eyes. I don't like
you. Dude, you don't look anything like yourself.
You look a lot better now.
It's crazy how much better you look now. How long ago is this?
2006.
Do you realize that? So 13 years later, you look better
than
you did. That's crazy.
Heroin preserves you.
Yeah.
Everybody looks 10 years younger that does heroin.
Wow.
Once they get sober.
So here, are you like riffing?
I'm hanging out, riffing. You can fast forward this a little
seems
bit.
like everyone,
that's Jim Powers.
That's Jim.
He had a Bukkake hotline, so you'd call this hotline, and he was very funny. Hey, Bukkake boys, we're going to be at the Van Nuys Airport. We're going to meet there. Then we're going to shuttle over to the tarmac, and we're going to go to this. It's always in a warehouse. I went to one that was in an abandoned slaughterhouse, and I was just like, I'm tampering with something outside my.
Yeah. Okay. So is he?
He's talking to me, having fun, explaining what's going to go on. And
there's a music bed the whole time?
Yeah, it's Madonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're talking.
Yeah.
It's funny because like I can't even. It's weird that it doesn't register that that's you still. I'm looking at it.
Wait, how old are you now? I'm sorry.
I'll be 39 July 8th.
Okay.
You look amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
You look like you're 20 now.
It's heroin. I swear to God.
Heroin's good for you.
It also keeps you young.
It preserves you.
I should start.
It has a preserving quality.
So what's going on here in conversation?
So we're just talking. He's like, oh great, and we're explaining what Bukkake is and who this is. The guy. He had a Bukkake hotline.
Can I have volume for a second, or is it like loud?
Because the baby needs.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty like back.
Yeah, the baby.
Okay, so like it's protein. Obviously, you're talking about the.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, and you're like a Bukkake enthusiast at this point.
So I'm just hanging out there, which is creepier, I think, than participating. I'm just like, so I'm selling real estate during the day, doing coke and heroin at night, hanging out at Bukkake's in a karate suit, just kind of hanging, like Boogie Nights shit. Like I'm the guy just hanging there. But it's sick. It's soul sickness. It's spiritual sickness is what it is.
Okay. So, and is this all this played at UCB?
So then it was before, it was like ground level UCB. 2006. Matt Besser was doing shows. There's 10 people there, so they had an illegal and fucked up video night there. And I said I'd like to show my video. And
Perfect night.
And he goes, great. There's 200 people there, or whatever, however the original UCB on Franklin holds. It was packed and great sound system, and I play this whole video. So like,
but at this point, everyone's still like, "This is fine."
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, here's Gigi right here.
Yeah, I love Gigi Allen. Yeah.
So
we're huge fans.
So at this point, though, people are just like, "This is a funny video."
Yeah, funny.
Okay. Now
a lot of hipsters. It's kind of like not.
They don't know actually what's about to happen.
I
though,
remember doing those shows. They're horrible.
So here, look at the lineup of the guys.
These are the guys that are gonna drizz on
and
your
then
face.
the editing's really good, but I don't want to ruin it because of the music is not licensed. But
and this is the chick.
It's very well edited. Yeah,
she's pretty.
She's pretty.
She looks like Paris Hilton.
I'd participate.
Yeah. So then everybody starts like, and I'm talking, I'm interviewing.
I bet you at UCB, there's still people that are like, oh, this is going to be.
This is still funny.
But they think that you're going to be a joke video. Like they're like, this is going to be a punchline.
Yeah. And then this is
all
when,
the guys?
Yeah. We're having fun.
How much does she get paid for this?
I don't know. But this is the last tier of porn. This is kind of on your way out of the biz.
Oh, I thought it's your way in, like your first.
No,
if you can do this, you can do anything.
And are all they allowed to do is jizz on her? There's no like.
I think they let them kind of screw around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean screw around, like touch her?
Yeah.
Is this where the laughs start to go down?
Yeah. Oh, right here. We're still getting some nervous laughs, and there's still a couple.
Oh boy.
So if you look, like a lot of these guys are homeless. There's a guy in a Nixon thing. There's like different characters.
Oh, right.
Weird shit going on.
Wearing masks.
The guy with the Men at Work 1983 thing. He always okay.
And so
this is the laughs.
This is what you show at the comedy.
This is the end of the laughs.
Yeah.
No more laughs.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there in the audience, like laughing myself, like.
Yeah.
He's putting on always a Trader Joe's bag. Is always wherever there's creeps, there's always a Trader Joe's bag near.
So true.
He like had his lotion in the Trader Joe's bag with some snacks. You know.
Yeah.
So this guy always comes first, and I interview him.
He always comes first.
Yeah. He shows us the #1 ticket.
Oh, you get a ticket?
Yeah. Is this gonna ruin my career?
No.
Okay.
Wait, why is he always the first? He
just shoots
wants
it off
to
first.
Be.
He just
wins.
Yeah.
He just does it.
He just does it. Yeah.
I see.
And Jim's like, we got to get Men at Work.
Yeah.
The #1. he's.
I'm like, hey, what are you working with? And he shows me, and I'm
Well, it's pretty. Yeah,
it's not bad.
Hardy piece of equipment.
I was like, that's a nice cock, bro.
So he says, I'm gonna jerk the fastest. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's ready. He wants to go.
This is, I can't believe you're showing this on a comedy show.
Okay, so I'm showing this at
People
UCB.
are like,
This is
so now people are going
crazy.
Boo. So now I'm interviewing people
This
as
is
they're
like
doing
going to a
Bukkake.
bar mitzvah and just showing like Auschwitz footage or something.
100%, especially at UCB at the Comedy Store, they'd be like, yeah, it's funny, you fucking weirdo, But
for those who don't know, UCB is more alternative. I mean, back then it leaned more to the left, meaning like
you still does.
You could do like you're right, it still does. Like you could do like Stephen Hawking jokes, and people would think that was very clever and funny.
Well, I just think it's funny because they pride themselves on being edgy, but it's
this
like
when the booze are starting.
So but dude, people. So there's an intern there weeping that her parents were there. This is my.
And you're like fist bumping.
Yeah, so it's very funny if you watch this privately. Like the Madonna's playing, and I'm saying funny thing. I'm all jacked up, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, what are you working with? Dude, what do you think about the war in Iraq?" And I'm talking to them, and I'm very involved. It's very funny dialogue.
No, it's actually quite a funny bit.
I don't
think
everywhere
it's
on the internet
funny.
for a while, and
no, the funniest part is that you're like, "Hey, UCB."
yeah, I genuinely thought it was called "Fucked Up and Illegal Videos."
Yeah.
I was like, I found my people.
Yeah,
sounds fair.
Yeah,
but you're right. The Comedy Store would have been a better.
This is my favorite part. Watch this. Keep watching.
Ouch.
Keep watching.
Ouch. He's very rough.
Watch. Keep watching.
What is happening?
Great editing.
Yes.
Is that how you do it? You rub down?
Yeah.
And he's got his little leg.
Look at watch him look at me. That moment.
Was he special needs or anything?
No, you're just like on meth probably.
Oh,
because he's really grinding down.
yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
That's not how I do it. And I also like.
It looks like it hurts.
I also feel like
It looks like it hurts.
he's nowhere near ready.
No.
Yeah.
And he was banging his head on the wall. And I asked a porn girl at another one that I went to. I only went to one more after this before when I went with my wife. And I go, "Do you get creeped out by any of this?" She's like, "No." Well, and he was there. She goes, "He makes me uncomfortable."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the other ones, I'm like, okay.
He's banging his head on the wall a lot of times. And I have this funny moment with this Chinese or this Filipino.
So now
everyone else seems lovely.
So for people listening though, because they're not seeing this, the beautiful girl is on her knees with a bowl, a glass bowl in front of her face, and there's just a bunch of half naked dudes stroking their dicks all around her.
Yeah, just working class guys.
And you're like, entry level UCB video.
Well,
yeah, I showed it in his entirety in surround sound with on the big screen.
But everyone still has their shoes and socks off.
Yeah.
On. Sorry, they're all wearing their shoes.
They're pros.
Christina, you couldn't see it before, but there's Dr. Pepper and pizza provided at every one, and there's like there's camaraderie. Everybody's having fun.
But that's probably a smart move to wear your shoes and socks at one of these events.
Seems like it. A lot of shades on. Looks like.
Oh boy. Oh, there is that guy.
Is he toying with his nipple?
Yeah. He bangs his head on the wall sometimes.
Oh, there's Clinton.
My friend Casey really nailed this edit.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Just like he was on heroin editing this.
So these guys
is that
are
Potter?
mostly homeless.
Who's that? On the right there?
Clinton. Oh, right.
I wonder if Josh would do it.
Yes.
What if this is the only thing that can make Josh come?
Would do this for
You get $100.
Ugh,
you get $100?
Yeah.
And look at you.
Look at you. Oh, he just licked his hand.
Okay, this is my favorite moment.
Oh, God.
That guy looks limp.
They just let me do whatever I wanted.
Steven just laid on the couch next to this guy jerking off.
It's like good vibe, though.
Yeah, he laughed. He at least laughed.
Now, where's he going to blow it? Because
he's getting ready, right?
He's going to do it on his shirt? I don't know.
It kind of sucks. Can I ask you something about that? It kind of sucks that like they you got to get ready just like sitting on the couch.
Yeah, they don't have any fluffers.
Nothing.
You're kind of on your own.
So by the time you walk over to her, you've got to be ready.
Yeah. So is she done right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Is she done when you're following?
She's done, and I'm talking. She calls me a sick fuck in this part. I think the sound. I was like, "Hey, can I come in the shower with you?" I was like single at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like hugging her, and she's like, "You're a fucking sicko, dude!" Like, because I was hugging her with all the cum right here.
Oh.
Poor girl. That's a rough day at work. Oh, don't hug her.
Oh.
Yeah. So then my friend.
God.
My friend.
Dude.
I
cannot believe you hugged her.
I wouldn't do that now.
Wait, you're feeling bad for him? What about her? I feel bad for her.
Everybody in this video was sick.
She's fine.
Could you imagine 80 different homeless guys jizz on your face and stuff?
Must have been Christmas
in
morning.
A bowl?
Yeah. Okay.
Poor girl.
Does this end here?
This ends. We do a fake. When someone dies. What do you call it?
Memoriam.
A fake memoriam to the guy that announced himself. If you could hear the video, "Hey, I'm Mickey Rock," and we said that. Okay, so we did this whole thing, and we said that this one guy died, right? And I made up this fake story.
They let this play till the end.
They were locked in. They didn't want to seem uncool, so they couldn't. Once it was, they couldn't be like they were coming out showing Gigi Allen shitting on something for their start, right? So they
okay. Now it kind of changed. So why is yours so crazy if that was...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, Gigi Allen, for those of you who don't know, was a punk singer in the early 90s. He died in the early 90s. And this guy would like peel bananas, shove them up his butt in front of people.
Knock his teeth out with a mic.
Yeah. Like,
and shit a lot.
And
shit on stage.
Shit on stage in front of audiences. People paid money to go see that. So for them to be like, Gigi's fine. But
that's what didn't fit right with me. And that's why as an artist, I was like, I'm doing the right thing because you're having a fucked up and illegal video night. Here we go.
This is it. This meets the criterion.
See, it seems like, I'm picturing like regular UCB shows. In the context of that, this seems outrageous. But if they're showing Gigi Allen videos...
Yeah, it was strange. They were like, guys were doing like borderline like stuff, but this was pretty hardcore.
If you guys have never seen, by the way, the documentary Hated.
Great.
So good.
Genius.
And Todd Phillips made it, who, of course, did the Hangover movies, the new Joker movies coming out. Just brilliant guy.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's a great documentary.
It's really
yeah. I met him in 92, Gigi Allen. I ran into him like with the guy who edited this video, ironically. We saw him as a kid, but that's
amazing.
I ran into him. I was like, whoa, like a week or two before he died.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Yeah, it was a cool, like one of my cool sightings.
Isn't there a shot of Sarah in that?
Yes, Sarah, my friend Sarah Burns was at that show that's at the end of Hated, his last show.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Following him around the streets and stuff.
That's so fun. Yeah, that's so fun. So then the lights go on at UCB, right? And everybody starts booing.
Oh, please.
And they go. Matt Besser goes, "Do you want to have Stephen Randolph, the guy who made this video, come on the panel?" So Horatio Sands was up there with, I think, that guy Jerry Minor from Mr. Show, who was a fan of Jerry Minor. I was like, okay, and they're up there, and I'm sitting among them. And I'm just a dude who's doing real estate, who's just doing weird shit like this. And they go, "Steven, do you hate women?" And I go,
that's how they spin it.
Yeah, I go, "No, I don't. I hate myself." No. And then people started throwing stuff and booing me, and I was like, "Fuck you guys." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Gigi hit women. Like, what? You showed him. Like, what's the deal?" And everybody started, and this girl stood up breaking down, crying. She was their intern. "I brought my parents to this. You brought your parents to fucked up and illegal videos."
Yeah.
So this was like this whole thing, and then I looked on their website the next night. This night was canceled because of it. They didn't have fucked up, and I felt good. I was like,
Hey.
yeah.
Jesus.
Good morning, Julia. Did you like that highlight? Why not watch a whole episode or look at other highlights here, or you can subscribe right here so you know when that...
You dumb broad.
What? I did that right. I know I did. Did I do that right?